I know I'm not the most entertaining person that you guys come across with on these feeds and whatnot, the social media apps and everything like that. And a couple days ago, well, today is Sunday, right? Yes, today is Sunday. Yep, today is Sunday the 31st of May. So a couple days ago, I went out and had a good time. I don't drink, as most people know. I don't really drink. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke. I don't do cigarettes. I don't even vape anymore. Hell, I don't even smoke the herb. Later on, I'll probably get back onto that, but the other stuff, everything's in moderation. So I gave myself, let me rephrase it. I promised God and I promised myself that I would stop for a good while. The cigarettes, definitely. That's that's one of the major causes of personal problems. Major causes of personal problems of what one deals with, emphysema, heart attacks, strokes, and all that shit. When you smoke cigarettes, right? Your body's not getting the oxygen it needs, and the capillaries in your veins and the blood supply and all that is restricted. So, and that could be many factors, just not smoking. It could be stress related. It could be what you eat, what you intake, and the processed bullshit that our government is feeding us. Here in America, mind you. And if you're here in the Irondequoit, Greece area, right by St. Paul, take a walk down there one day, mostly around nighttime, and if you smell what the Rock is cooking, it smells like shit. Straight garbage feces from people's buttholes and everything like that, because all they eat is processed shit, greasy processed shit. You wonder why they got issues and heart conditions and all that stuff like that. Like you're eating the wrong food. Wow. So yeah. Anyway, so a couple days ago, I go out having a good time, see some, I guess, live music. The band last night was pretty awesome, but I'll get onto that later. Because I felt weird after Friday. I felt weird. And I noticed something the past couple of days, because yesterday I went out too. And I noticed a lot of people like to do the fist bumping too. That's my thing too. I love to do the fist bumping. I don't like shaking hands. I don't. And I've been scolded, I'll say that, scolded and hounded because, it's a respect thing. Yeah, I get that, but, come on, no. Turn it, go on. Me too. Come on. Come on. So I've been scolding on the whole shaking hands thing, and little do they know what that really means, but then again, they probably do. A firm handshake could be a friendly gesture. Could be, okay? Mind you, could be. But it also is an unseen, an unknown agreement. Alright? And most people that argue with you are pretty much businessmen, so shaking hands is their thing as a contract or an agreement, known or unknown, seen or unseen. All right. Number one. Number two, most of y'all don't wash your hands in the bathroom anyway. So, and have you seen some of the bathrooms around here? It don't matter if it's male or female. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. You know, shake it more than twice, you're playing with it, you walk out the door. Get out of here. You're digging your ass and everything like that. Sniff your fingers. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. So that's why I don't like shaking hands. The fist bump, okay, that's a sign of respect, of mutual respect between people. And yesterday, after, I seen the band and went to the bar and hung out for a little bit, didn't really stay for very long because I got into my head over what was said to me by some family members. Nothing too bad from what they said, but it's just, me thinking deeply into everything. And I don't want to get too deep into that, let's just say, so I just had to leave him alone. And it was good that I did that because I seen an old high school friend. I see him here and there, but the cage, man. And he was walking his dog, and across the street, I do the bow thing. I like that. That's a kind Oriental gesture. It's respectful in a sense. I don't have to wave to you or wait a minute. So he turns right around. He's like, Newman? I'm like, what's going on? He's walking his dog. I'm like, who's this? He's like, oh, this is my dog, blah, blah, blah. And those that have dogs and those that know dogs, train them or not, a dog can sense a good person. Normally, okay? 95% of the time they can tell who's a good person, who's not. But it also depends on the trainer and the owner. Mostly that. Let that be known. And his dog was friendly. I mean, his dog was kind to me. But he's like, what are you doing down here? I'm like, I went out, seen some music that was pretty good. I said something to they're playing Pearl Jam and the song Black, and I'm like, I probably could sing it better. But no one can sing it better than Eddie Vedder. That's a fact. That's his song, and that song has so much deep meaning. He was talking, he's like, yeah, I gotta get out of the house and everything like that. I'm like, I'm glad to see you. And he's like, I'm glad to see you too, And I was like, you know what, whatever you're going through, keep on thinking that you're blessed. You have a family, you have this, you have all this. And I get it, it's not easy, especially nowadays. But you worked for that, you did that. You accomplished that. Me, I haven't. I tried, in a sense, the best I could back then. But, labeled, and this person said this person said that. They probably think I'm still a prostitute, or prostituting myself, or some bullshit. Someone the other day goes, oh, I'm gonna post shit out of you online and everything. I'm like, it's already been done. When a couple of years ago, when you had the Christmas people scammers and everything like that, yeah, they got me good. I mean, they didn't take any money or anything like that, but they did that, promiscuous bullshit. I'll be honest with you. They said to me, if you don't give me $1,500, I'm going to post these pictures on a gay porn site. I said, go right ahead. You're going to make me famous. Don't tease me with a good time now. Come on now. Like, you ain't scaring me. And you ain't getting my money either way. So, you kiss the fattest part of my ass. People. Like, oh, I got 3 kids. I can't take it. That's your problem. That's not mine. I got other problems, you know, but I'm working through them. Morally, you know. And going back on to where I met my friend, so I met him and he tried to do the handshake thing. And I do the wrist lock, you know, the wrist to wrist thing. He didn't argue with me. He knew exactly what I was doing, and he knew the intention of me doing it. And I don't wish any harm on him. I don't cast any bad juju, voodoo, whatever the hell on him, because I don't do that. I don't hex people. I don't curse people unless they fucking deserve it. And most of the time, it's not from me. Let that be known. You know, I wish him well. I wish him happiness. I wish him good and all positivity, love and light. For whatever he's battling, he's a great soldier, a great person. You know, yeah, he might have done wrong in some area, whatever, and I hope he corrects himself. That's it. You know? And I found this little thing too, going on like the whole handshake and everything like that. I also found that if you, the whole Louisiana voodoo thing, I was talking about that, the whole elbow thing. Let me inform you guys something. You've seen the reels and the videos of where they say the whole Captain America thing, they've been hiding, the government's been hiding the, you know, the secret soldier serum or super soldier serum or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, Dr. Weirdo, what his name is, you know, he warns you guys on certain things, those that practice the dark arts and all that stuff like that, which, you know, is around. So, and he warned you on that, like the saying, the warnings come after the spell. And those that think they know that what they're doing, better stop. You better stop. And this is a warning. Alright? I don't go out of my way to harm people or put harm on others. I kind of like the protective role, I guess you could say, that superhero thing. If I could say it like that, but I like protecting people, protecting the innocent people from the most diabolical people or the most not incapable, what's the word for it? Well, off people, let's say that, the best I could, alright? The best I could. Some know, others don't, I get it. Just don't. Whatever. Disregard that, just don't, but, you know, I feel happy when I feel better doing the right thing, and I think you should too. And going back on those people that try to do that voodoo, and here's the thing, this is why number reason why I don't do that. All right? Because you don't know who's protected. Highly protected. You don't know. That's the guessing. You don't know. You'll find out. You'll find out. Believe me on that one. You will find out. Me, I can sense them. Alright, I'll be honest with you guys. I can sense who has a certain smell to them. That's one sense of using it. The others, it's a little tricky. You have to have a good trained mind, eye, and everything else. And pretty much that's what I got on that, all right? That's why those people, and this is for people that, understand the situation of not shaking hands, and you get the bullshit from the other people that just get raged out and everything like that for no apparent reason. They're trying something to you. And those people that ask a million questions after that, like, why don't you like this shit? It's a kind gesture, blah, 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 blah. What are you trying to pull? Oh, nothing. Then I don't like my hand shook. Simple as that. We can pound. We can lock wrists. All the other shit. No. You ain't taking what's not yours. And with certain people, you're not allowed to. Some of you don't know how to carry it. Let that be a lesson to you. I stand firm on that. Other than that, it's been a beautiful day. I'm about to go get some ice cream, and I tried to pray and meditate last night over by the bay, but the state troopers told me the park was closed, and as much as I told them it's against religion, I can, but I chose not to fight them, since now I'm going to take a grain of salt on this one for the 16-year-old kid that was riding his, what do you call that, little scooter thing? He said that the cop threatened to tase him. Or the state trooper threatened to tase him, excuse me. I don't know if that's true or not. The kid's 16 years old, but I kind of believe that. Because they didn't come up to me. I was right by the rocks there taking pictures of the moon. And the water and everything like that. I looked at them both like, what? It's closed. I wanted to go up to him and be like, I clean this beach. I pick up some of the trash and I leave it for you. But I had to calm myself down when I heard that that kid was said they told him that he was gonna get tased or something like that. Like, who the hell does that? Why? You really threatened by a 16-year-old? Just one? I mean, I can see a group of them. All right, and then I'll have to use, what was it? Use force, but use the right amount of force for it. There's another word for it, and I forget about it, but excessive force. Excuse me. But to tell a kid that you're gonna get tased and there's two of you. Like, and I said to the kid, I was like, if they asked you nicely, you probably would have left. Like, I would, if they would have asked me nicely, like, hey man, I don't want to be a douchebag or anything like that, but the park is closed. I would tell them to ask, hey, can I sit like right here and just like meditate for a little bit, right? And I'll be on my merry way. I'll sit right in front of you guys, so you guys see that I'm not destructing the shit or causing any harm or anything like that. Oh, if you want, I'll throw some seeds to the ducks and stuff. But you have to you give attitude and you expect respect. Yeah, you can kindly go F yourself. Much appreciated, Dick. Alright, well, I'm going to get some ice cream. I'll get part 2 here in a little bit.